Hello, everybody. Today's a rare solo day, as I said in chat. Welcome. I'm not sure how long today's stream is going to be. I'm not sure how populated today's stream is going to be. Because it's not often I do solo, and they usually don't do that well either, but I don't really care. Because I've been wanting to play this game for so long, and Aurora also wants to play it. And we both want to play it on stream. So we have to do it separately, at least for now. And today I had time to do it, so we're doing it. And I'll be honest, I know next to nothing. Ah, fuck, ad break soon. I know next to nothing about this game. There's not that many people here. I think, yeah, it'll be fine. The ad break will be fine. But I don't know that much about this game. I've heard a lot of only good things about this game, Baldur's Gate 3. But I haven't looked into it at all. I have been intentionally avoiding things to go in as blind as I can. The only thing I know is I've seen images of a mind flayer, and apparently the game gets very horny. So, hold on, you know what I need to do actually? Where's Skeeter? Where's Skeeter? Can't say because spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers. Go fuck the vampire. Well, that depends on how the vampire is, frankly. Here's Skeeter. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna have a Skeeter ready, right like that, and I can just wha-bam. Perfect. Bye, Wawa. But if things get dicey, I can just bam, Skeeter. So we're I know nothing about this game, but I know a lot about D&D. And all I know is that there's a mind flayer apparently from what I've seen. And honestly, I just really want to jump into it. So we're just going to jump into it. Okay, explorer, balance, tactician, narrative experience, placing story before combat. Also, how's the volume? The volume's kind of loud, isn't it? Is it loud? It feels like it might be loud. Volume mixer. I was on the quieter side, actually. That's weird. It feels loud. Oh well. A balanced adventure full of challenging choices, a tough campaign emphasizing strategic combat. Let's do tactician, because we know who I am. And now I've seen the openings of the character creator a bit, so I know what buttons not to push, essentially. But I have skipped this cutscene every time, so I don't know what's going to happen. That's a mind flare, I'm almost certain. The tentacle face. Not loud on your end? Okay, that's good. That's what's important. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that one thing in the Scooby-Doo Island live action thing where I think it's like Daphne is in it and it starts closing to kidnap her or whatever. That's a mind flare, I think. Mr. Tentacle Face. I'm guessing an orc? Do orcs have long ears? They must. Mind flare, squid head. It's like, I think what I know, they're really good psionics, essentially. Magic. Very powerful. Don't fuck with them. Oh, little parasite leech things. Yeah, no, that's a fairy action. This looks so good, though. God, I hope my computer can run this game. I haven't, checked the gameplay at all. It could just break the moment we get to gameplay, and if that happens, I'll be so sad. Ooh, that's viscerally disgusting. Oh, is this us? No thank you. No thank you. Hey, no thank you. No thank you. Ooh. That's rough, buddy. They have pointy ears, they're just mostly known for their tusks. That's fair. When I think of pointy ears, I think of, ooh, who am I? I'm a custom. Edit appearance. Male. Body types. 2 or 4, let's see. Let's zoom out. 4. Absolutely 4.
Where to next?
What was that?
Hells, something just woke up down here.
Beware.
It's opened. More of those wretched... There's magic.
Where to?
I feel like voice 1 might be the best. I'm not the best for my own voice, but we'll see. What's the difference here? That one's a more square jawline, I think. That's like more elven face. I'm gonna have to keep tabbing to look at myself in OBS. Definitely not that. I'm not that, Chad. I'm not that old. Let's go with this one. Skin tone. Oh my god. That's very purple. No, but I am vampire pale, so let's go with that. Wait, no. Yeah, let's go with that. Vampire pale. When people think of elves when someone says pointy ears, yeah. That is what I think of. Pallid tone 1, yeah. Scarring? I don't have any facial scarring. Maturity. No. I'm vampire young. Freckle quantity. Let's give a little bit. Let's give a few, because I've... No, let's not give any, actually. Hold on. There we go. Let's pick that one. And, what is... Oh. Oh, that's the vitiligo thing. Okay. That's everything for general, I think. I'm not the best at character creation. I'm going to try and make it look like me as much as possible. Well, we're going to go through this pretty... Oh, I really want face paint. Okay. Because I'm kind of thinking of reconnecting to my Viking roots, frankly. Which would involve being probably a barbarian, if that's an option. But I don't have like tattoos. If anything, I had like war paint occasionally, but these are like tattoos. And I don't have any piercings either, so nothing there for body art. Eyes. Red. Is there no red option? Ooh, that's disappointing. Pink 2, pink 4, pink 2, 4. I think pink 2 is a slightly better color choice. Oh wait, all eye colors. Yes! Perfect. Ooh, yes, that one. That one, for sure. Ruby. Makeup, none. Hair. Okay, here we go. Hair. Where do you pick race? I don't know where race is. We need some, like, good fluffy hair. There we go. Hair color. I need more vibrant, not that vibrant red. No, definitely too red there. How's that look? No, definitely more of that hair. I feel like this is looking good so far. Highlights. Oh. There we go. Is that too red? That might be too red. I think we make like that shade of red the highlights. And then like a bit of a more brown. There we go. Is the highlight too extreme there though? No. Dressed in red when you returned, or you two blood. I was born a vampire, so they've always been red. I feel like I like that hair. That hair seems good. Graying. Oh my god. I'm not graying. Um. Oh, here's the stuff. Okay, race: tiefling, drow, human, halfling, half elf, dwarf, githyanki. That's like a weird. Oh shit. Ah shit. Fucked it up. Well. Oh well. Drow, tiefling, half elf, halfling. I need the pointy ears. I definitely need the pointy ears because I have pointy ears. So elf is probably the way to go. I could do half elf. No, my ears are pointier than that. I definitely gotta go elf. Subrace. High elf, wood elf. Ooh. I can go a pale wood elf, I think. Because it's about living in the woods. The elves spend their recluse lives in Faerun's forest, decades of training in archery and camouflage enhanced by otherworldly swiftness. I don't know about archery. Class Barbarian, yes! Well, let's see. Bard, Cleric, Druid, Ranger, Wizard, Warlock, Paladin, Monk, Sorcerer, Rogue. I think I could be a Rogue, could be a Fighter. Probably not. Could be a Ranger. I think Barbarian fits for me if I'm gonna connect back to my Viking shit, though. You know? Strong embrace the wild that hides inside. Keen instincts. Primal physicality. Most of all, an unbridled, unquenchable rage. When you are stronger and you deal 2 extra damage with melee and improvised weapons when throwing objects. 10 turns, so a minute. Because a minute in D&D, a turn is 6 seconds. So 10 turns is a minute, because 60 seconds. On armored defense, while not wearing armor, you add your Constitution modifier to your armor class. Ooh, nice. Regens if you don't attack an enemy or take damage each turn. You can't cast or concentrate on spells while raging. That's fair. Acolyte bonus. Details. Proficiency in simple weapons, martial weapons, light armor, medium armor, and shield. Background. Noble, folk hero, sage, soldier, urchin. What's... Sure. Trained in battlefield tactics and combat, having served in militia, now. Entertainer could be me, honestly. Wait, Outlander. Grew up in the wilds. Who survived the comforts of civilization. Yeah, Outlander is me, actually. Outlander's me. I live in the forest. What do you expect? Abilities. Yes. Okay. This feels decent, actually. Although... Oh, it's a weird point buy system. That's the smarter thing to do. You want even numbers in D&D. That's the smarter thing to do. But you know what? No, that is the smarter thing to do. That's 2 ability points. Ugh. My intelligence being low, that feels about right. Proficient in athletics, stealth, animal handling, perception, survival, intimidation. These all feel accurate. Because let me see. Move 9 meters per turn. Proficiency in longsword, short sword. Oh, that's unfortunate. Dark vision, I like. Fey ancestry, advantage saving throws being against charmed magic can't put you to sleep. Okay. But now I have to edit my appearance because I undid everything. Male, body type 4. I think it was that face. This was the skin tone, I think. Palette tone 1, yeah. Doot. Not green, red 2. Oh, where was it? Red. Holy shit! I don't have black like the whites of my eyes, though. Is the thing about that. It's a little pink. That's a little dark. Let's go with that one. I don't have heterochromia. Makeup, no. Hair was down here. That one. Oh god, what did I pick? I think it was like the brown red, and then I made this red. Okay. I think that's what I had. Where's facial hair? Is there no facial hair? Wait, is there no facial hair? Wait, no, there's gotta be facial hair, right? Wait, no, there's gotta be facial hair, right? 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 There's facial hair, right? Right? Wait, right? Right? There's facial hair, right, Google? Please? Oh, elves and drow don't get it. Fuck. Well, that's a no-go. Half elf can, though. So, well, wood half elf. You may break away from isolation, fear, and forests. Well, that's a shame. Keep these abilities, though. Stealth. Let's see here. I want nature. I want survival, though, too. Because if you're proficient in a skill, you add a bonus. Yeah, I know what proficiency is. Okay, nature. Nature over animal handling, for me. I don't handle animals that much. It really shows you just how fast monks are in D&D when, with turns only being 6 seconds, they can hit like oh, absolutely, it's insane. One turn, archers are also impressive, eventually being able to attack 4 to 6 times, I believe, one turn with the bow. I think you can do up to like 4 or 5 if you're like level 20, but that's like level 20. I rarely get to level 20s in campaigns. Elves typically don't have facial hair. That could be a problem. Yeah, you're right. Ah, that's so disappointing. But I think a half elf can, because I want the pointy ears. Nature is better to me than animal handling. Intimidation or perception. I think I'm an intimidating fella. I think I'm an intimidating individual. Okay. Edit appearance again. Third time's a charm. Oh, these are very different faces. Skin tone. There we go. It's so sad though. Let's go with that one, I guess. Man, none of these jaws are very square.
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Are they? Boop boop. I do like that red though. That hair. That one. Facial hair. There it is, baby. That's a different color. Isn't it? That looks like a different color to me. But if you say so. Let's see. That's a bit much. That's, I think, a bit much. That's too little. Let's go with that one, I guess. I'd say that's it. I'd say that's it. I'll have to use flash fangs with these mortals. The fang trick doesn't work on werewolves, unfortunately, and not me. That's unfortunate. But it works on most people. That's all I'm saying. I guess that's I guess my beard is slightly darker than my head hair. So this fits, I suppose. In the light, it looks better. I don't like how drastic of a change it is. But you know what? I think we've got it now. I think we've got it. Proceed. Acer. Potator. Strength is my good stat, followed by con. My intelligence is a little bit low. My dex is pretty decent. My wisdom's good, my charisma's good. Weapons, simple weapons, which includes axes, but also spears, pikes, halberds, glaives, and martial weapons. Light armor, skills. What is this? Initiative +1, 15 hit points. Rage. Let's go! I need a guardian? What? Oh. Shit! I have a friend, guys! Could be a gnome. Half-orc. Can't be an orc, but you can be a half-orc, which is interesting. Who should my friend be? Ooh, should I make a tiefling friend? Guys. Let's go with a tiefling lady. Asmodeus. Bound to Nessus, the deepest layers of hell, these tieflings inherited the ability to wield fire and darkness. That's not good for the forest. Mistopheles, tiefling, descended from the archdevil. These tieflings are gifted with for arcane magic, power with martial strength. Let's go with magic. I'm strength, so we need some magic as magical assistance, I think. General.
Follow your instinct.
Good luck.
Remarkable.
Yeah, voice 1.
Truly.
We'll keep that. I don't really care that much about most of this stuff. Body art. This could. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's also pretty cool. Oh my god, I can make them Deadpool. Okay, but like this one up here. Not that one. Was it this one? That one's pretty sick, actually. Black, I think, works. What are the piercings? Minotaur ring. Commoner ring. Damn. Bard. Let's go with this one. It's nice and simple. It's not going to get in the way in combat. Say a werewolf friend, but that's not possible, unfortunately. I don't think it is, unfortunately. And I think we gotta go female with it too, just to like for balance, for party balance reasons, you know. Purple eyes. I'm digging the purple with the black. Honestly, makeup. No, she's good. Hair. The hair's good. Facial hair. Horns. What kind of horns? Ooh, twisty. I want like the bigger horns of some kind. That looks like a satyr. These like I kind of like these ram horns. Not gonna lie. Horn color? Oh no. Let's go something more natural. Ooh. Horn tip color. Ooh, it looks so polished actually. That looks so clean. Okay. How do we feel about our guardian friend here? I think she's looking good. The most important thing here is the magical affinity, I think, because I'm a barbarian. Okay. Let's go. Who needs a human? I guess I'm part human because I wanted facial hair on an elf. I wanted pointy ears with facial hair. What can I say? I'm sorry. I guess I could have done a half orc, because apparently orcs have pointy ears, but I didn't want like tusks. I also feel like the wood elf archetype fits me better, being a vampire living in the forest. Also, this is kind of sick. Uh, this looks badass, actually. I'm guessing this is Baldur's Gate. As much as I know about D&D, I don't know anything about, like, D&D canon locations. So I'm guessing this is Baldur's Gate. Oh, he's a little spooked. I can't blame him. I can't blame him. He has every right to be spooked. I mean, look at that thing. It's a boat with squid tentacles. That's terrifying. Oh my god, that's even more... that might be more terrifying than if it was actually grabbing people. Because it's just like the what happened to them unknownness of it all. That ship is so cool, though. Whoa. And there's dragons, of course. Of course, there's also dragons. Holy shit. A dragon rider? I'm more on board now. Chat, I have no idea what's happening. But I think we're rooting for the dragons. Oh, that's rough. That was cool. That was a cool little thing that happened there. Ooh. The ship is alive. That's frankly terrifying. But also Dragon's Fire. Don't fuck with Dragon's Fire. Ooh. That was neat. I hope it goes... oh, and they just followed. I'm impressed they were able to track that, honestly. So you're familiar with Dragon. Dragon D's nuts across your face. Damn, Corpez, you got me so bad, actually. Fuck. Guys, I gotta end stream here. I've been got so hard. Fuck. Got him. Why does this game look so good? I hope that, like, my computer can run it once we get to the gameplay. She's gonna be important, I think. We've seen her a few times. But she got the leech in her eye. And I think we're also on the ship with the leech in our eye. Ooh. What? So something there was flammable, clearly. Like, incredibly so. Rawr! Says the dragon. One of my favorite YouTubers, Jaden Animation, is on Twitch. Lamau, I'm slow. Jaden is a VTuber now, isn't she? I say that like I know Jaden personally. I don't. I wish I knew Jaden personally. Fuck. That'd be so cool. That's a neat outfit. God, I'm such a degenerate sometimes. That looks like Noxus, kinda. And that looks like the Monster Energy, like, claw mark look. Oh, we in hell? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not ideal, I don't think. You can lock your hotbar to prevent accidentally moving spells and abilities. That sounds actually very useful. Oh, apparently I linked up my Twitch with this so you guys can see like my party and inventory at all times or something like that. I don't know how you access that, but apparently that's a thing. So that's neat. I have a question. If you find a potential partner, do you become Asher the Smasher? That depends. I will have to turn off the like nudity though. Once I get into the game, I think I can do that. Okay, wait. My head. Camera options. Thought it was here somewhere. Like above camera options. Guess it's not here. We'll find it eventually. Okay. Click the ground with left mouse to move towards your cursor. Okay. That nursery.
That thing came from.
Oh, the narrator is female. That's neat.
Behind your eye.
I don't like that, actually. I'm gonna investigate the pool. Skill check. Some dialogue options require a skill check, a dice roll that must meet characters' skills. I'm not gonna be good at this. But let's go, baby! Not good. I failed. She's an avatar and everything I would forget if I met Jaden Lal. Same. Failure!
Just nothing more than meets the eye.
Cool! I'm gonna reach in. I got low intelligence. Oh! Oh shit! Point proven. Oh, well, yeah, he's dead. Level 8, thank God. Take, what is this, an amethyst? Or to drive away Oni? I don't want to drive away Oni. Oni's a cool dude. Is that what it said? Drive away Oni?
I'd still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
That would not be good. Am I able to turn the camera around? Oh, I am. Okay. Mind Flayer pod.
Everyone made it out alive.
Not great. Nothing over here. I didn't expect this to be how the gameplay goes, but I am not disappointed. Oh.
Better not be cursed.
Yeah, that would not be good. Ooh. Another Mind Flayer pod. Ruptured Mind Flayer pod. Where did I go? There I am.
Lucky I made it out.
Oh yeah, that's mine. Jump. Okay. C
Breathe deep.
is being stealthy. Hide X. That was V I hit. Oh. Push a target. Dip. Dip a weapon into the surface. Oh shit. Throw. I could throw so many. I could throw so many things, but nothing would be a good idea to throw. Disengage. Prepare. Oh. Cleave. Cleave is going to be useful, I think. Lacerate. Bleed. A hand attack.
Let's get this over with.
Attack me! Man, you kicked the shit out of that air, bud. I'm proud of you. How do I cancel this? No. No. Oh, I'm sneaking. I'll get the hang of the controls eventually. Oh god, it's called a sphincter. Wait. Can't reach this. Throw. Nope, go get it back, please. Throw. Oh god! Okay, the more you know. Where did my axe go? Did I break it? Nope, it's right there. We're learning, guys. We're learning how these things work. Restoration. Oh, hell yeah.
I feel better.
Odd. Through the sphincter we go. Oh. That's what he said, probably. That feels about right. A dead goblin. A vicious chair. God, do we look badass. Not really. We look tired. Gold. I mean, he's not using it. No, let's not sit in the chair. Cerebral aquarium.
Mind Flayer horticulture.
Fuck it. Break. Got it. Oh. Oh. They're trapped. This is like the... Oh, shit. It's like the time when I was in a campaign and we summoned a giant schlong along with a mummy lord and a pyramid, opened a portal to hell in a mystery dimension of Horus movie spirits, and then my tabaxi character coughed up a hairball on the mummy lord's carpet, and then a party member full on wrestling suplexed them. Nice! That sounds like D&D to me.
Doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything. Brain jar. I could break the brain jars. That feels like the barbarian way of solving things. Who are you? That was a shopping trip session? Jesus. It did not end that way, did it?
Yes, you've come to save us from
Oh,
this
it's a
place.
psionic.
From this place, you'll free us.
The
Okay.
exposed brain quivers in expectation.
I succeeded my perception.
Before they return. They return.
That's an important question.
Born new from this husk.
You
Okay.
realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion
Oh.
of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us.
So, it's a minion of someone. Break the skull, gently prise the brain from the skull. Destroy the brain. Fuck it. I mean, like, this is one of the minions of the people who got me here. No. They're dying. You're a minion of the person that kidnapped me. You're not allowed to live. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry in the slightest. And that makes me want to destroy all of these brains. Ooh. Oh. Break the brain jars. It is hurting a bit. It is giving me acid damage. Yeah, no, I need to stop this. Actually. This is proving to be a bad idea. But not necessarily the worst idea. Is there another, pod of restoration anywhere? No? No? Okay. Vicious chair, brain jar. I don't like the acid in those. But I suppose it is what it is. Let's go down. What do you do, neural apparatus? This other one. Can't use it right now. Okay. Oh, we're still going. I'm low on HP. This is not good. I broke too many brain jars. Uh-oh.
Abomination. This is your end.
I'm the abomination.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles.
Is the narrator
Visions flash past.
a parasite in my brain?
A silver sword. And a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
I feel like the narrator might be a parasite in my brain.
What is this? You are no thrall.
I'm not a thrall, correct.
Kith blesses
I
me.
killed one actually, I think.
Together, we might survive.
Maybe. Your armor looks better than mine, though. Who are
Who
you?
am I? Your only chance of survival.
You're not wrong about that, but I was thinking more of like a name. I know it's Lae'zel, but I don't want to presume.
We carry mind flayer parasites.
We do.
Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and
Then
twisted.
let's do that.
Within days, we will be Gaich, mind flayers.
Gake. Okay.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be
Sounds
priority.
good. Before I have some more no, I don't have more questions actually.
Then we find the helm and take control.
I'm low on HP.
We will address
um,
the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Do you have a health potion? Because I don't want to use mine necessarily. Oh, no, okay. That's not good. Combat happens in rounds. Each participant gets a turn to act. Game pause during combat. You have time to plan your actions. Well, I think I need to use a health potion. Oh, I rolled terrible. It is a bonus action, though. Could rage. Oh, I already used my bonus action, though. Can it throw an axe? It can one-shot, but it probably won't.
No hesitation.
Oh, it did! Hell yeah. End turn, I guess.
I am death.
Oh, what can she do? Short bow, long sword, fighter abilities, second wind, heal yourself. That's nice. Passives. We're not doing non-lethal though. I'm more worried about the flying one, frankly. End turn. Oh, they only dealt 1 damage. That's good to know. Oh, missed! Haha, you bitch! God, I'm so good at this.
Swift and lethal.
Hell yeah!
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Let's
Now,
take these.
for the hound.
Ooh, a crossbow.
Seen everything.
And a scimitar. Ooh. Oh, that's the hand axe I stuck in his skull, isn't it? I was like, ooh, another hand axe. Wait, no. Not quite. Yeah, no, not quite. Anything else of note? A dead thrall. Ooh. I'll take you. Have I checked that one? I have not, but I'll take that. Thank you very much. Dead thrall. Ooh, gold. We like gold. Ah, restoration chamber. Oh, it's for both of us. That's cool. That's cool.
Ship will be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out.
Ooh.
It's too late.
Oh, it's the same AC. But I'll take it all. Arterial, like an artery mesh. Arterial mesh. Icky, if I do say so myself. Oh, as I talk about icky, we have to walk through the sphincter. Autosave successful. We like to see that. Another restoration chamber.
Gauge machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Annihilate.
Annihilate.
Can't read the script. Another mystery. Can't read the script.
Okay, no, that one says annihilate. I don't think we want to annihilate. Dark Mind.
Brain in a jar.
Cool.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries
Githyanki.
of darkness.
Needs a key.
Needs a key. I feel like I shouldn't let that thing leave. You know what? I'll break it later. We'll let you out first. This seems important.
We have no time for stragglers.
Okay, but like... Barbarian, grip the pod's lid and pull. Absolutely! Didn't work.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
It depends. Don't give up. Hell yeah, baby! Strength! We did it! Oh. She's not doing great.
At last.
What's in there?
I was done for.
I don't know what was in there. Touch.
That's not going to work.
Okay. I should, like, talk to her, probably.
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Mysterious liquid. Yeah, I put that there. That's on me. Shadowheart, how you doing?
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
You're welcome!
Her mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
Oh, you're not an orc.
Keep dangerous company.
Dangerous company is what you need in a fight. Got a problem with Kthyanki. Just now we were in each other's heads. Hey, you got a problem with Kthyanki?
Have a problem with everyone else. But there's more important matters right now.
Exactly.
Let me
No
tell you,
racism allowed here.
we can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart.
Yeah, we were in each other's heads, but that's for a later issue. We're just gonna the more the merrier is the way I'm feeling. Oh, it's G20.
It's nothing. Trust me.
It was a D20.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm now.
Okay.
She's right. Lead on.
Why am I the leader? I don't know anything about this place, but okay. Jade of you. We got another party member though, so that's a plus, I think. Oh, a critical hit, baby! Okay, it had nothing. I killed it though.
Not now. We must go to the helm.
Is-
Control over the ship.
That's, you know, no, I have an 8 intelligence, okay? To the helm. Is this the helm? Dead thrall. Key! Key, 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 key. I want to use the key on the chest, probably.
What's inside?
An onyx and some gold. I'll take it! I will stop crushing brain jars, though, because it keeps covering me in acid. As much as I want to destroy them, it's not good for my health.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Don't bother. You're barely dented.
Rude. I figured it was worth a shot. Actually, oh, I wanted to go up there first. Yeah, let's go up there first. What's this? Bottle? With a suspicious liquid eldritch rune. Strange energy buzzes through this alien object. You're sure you've never seen any of the like, yet part of you recognizes it as a component to a bigger machine. Okay.
What?
I'll take that. Slave mind. Interesting. Okay, nothing to click there. Now we push.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
What? That doesn't seem good. Oh, that really doesn't seem good, actually. I tried to save her. Ooh. Oh.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Then we'll purify ourselves.
Preserve me. That cannot be our fate.
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
I think we should kill it. I guess we can't kill it. Actually, did I actually push in here? Did I do that?
It's already finished.
I guess I did that. Oopsies, that's on me, folks. That's a my bad. That one's on me. I'll accept the blame for that one. Did turn someone into a mind flayer. That one is on me, admittedly. This way. Sphincter. Cerebral aquarium.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Yank.
Are those like the two races in D&D that like absolutely hate? It's like Githyanki and someone else are like the two races that absolutely despise each other or something like that, I think. Or is it just everyone hates Githyanki? Githyanki. I don't know. So that one it says annihilate. Oopsies. I just wanted to see what would happen, frankly. And turn. Mace. Oh, you're a cleric. That's actually huge to have. Guiding bolt. Attacking target has advantage. Shield of faith. Healing word. Inflict wound. 3d10 necrotic damage. Oh my god. Guidance. Plus ability checks. Resistance. Make a target more resistant to spell effects. Sacred flame. Charm person. Disguise self. Not enough movement? Okay, that's a shame. And let's just inflict wounds then. Oh, you have to be closer. Oh! Damn. Miss. Oh, I missed too. She didn't miss. Ooh, a garnet ring.
Another step forward.
I'm glad he didn't fall, at least. A quill. Neat. What does this button do, though?
Already dead.
Already dead. Annihilate. What if they just all said annihilate and I'm dumb? That's possible. I do have a -1 intelligence. I'm surprised I was able to interpret any of them, frankly. Oh, you can change who you control. That's wild. I'm never gonna do that.
I'll give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot. Who the hell are you? And you? Well, that's not good. Is the Mind Flayer dying? I hope so. Good. Oh, that one's not, though.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
I'm not your thrall, bitch.
We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Oh, we do it?
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it.
What's this Shield of Faith? Nice. Oh! Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Let's rage. This feels like a good time to rage.
Blood follows was me.
Lesser help or die! Ha 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 ha! Good. Not enough, yeah, not enough action resources, that's what I thought. Missed! Critical miss? What does that even do?
Fool, damn you.
Oh, you missed too. That's a shame. Not close enough. Let's have you dash up here.
Taking position.
Yeah, I didn't think I would have enough action for that.
These days.
Jump. Well, we can't have rage ending on me. Now can we? Not enough movement? Okay. Miss. Get wrecked. Oh, my player is not doing well. That's honestly fine, actually. You have a 6-meter jump? Damn. Fucking okay.
Moving.
Let's move you here. And then end. We have to reach the transponder. Hold on, where is...
Make way.
I forgot the goal of this combat was not just win.
Before they strike.
Come on, can't stay idle. All right then.
Take that. I have to keep attacking, or else I end my rage, and I don't want to do that. Critical miss.
Nearly out of sky. It's now or never.
Oh, I only had one level 1 spell slot. Oops. Not ideal. Advantage on stealth checks is not huge, frankly. I have 18 meters of movement, I think, right? Yeah, okay. I shouldn't attack him. That's not gonna go well for me, is it? Okay. There we go. Pommel strike. Then we'll move there.
No choice but to keep going.
Where did my axe go? It's here, right? Yep.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Well, end of rage, I suppose. Had to end at some point. Critical miss is huge. Ooh. Taking the disengage action. Yeah, let's do that. Then fucking run over here.
Have to keep going. I will ascend.
How much damage can this do actually? 4 to 13. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I killed him. That's good. Jumping as a bonus action, maybe.
I need to reach the transponder.
Descent from Avernus, take control of the Nautiloid and escape from Hells. Hell yeah! I wonder if it would change depending on who got there. Probably. Uh-oh. I'd rather not fight a dragon. But what can we do, I guess? Oh, we got out. That's what we can do. Whew. Hey, don't let go. That's not gonna go well. Oh, pickpocketing is a quick path to profit. Just make sure that your sleight of hand is up to the task. Mine's probably not. My dex is decent, but it's not anything outrageous. The stats feel pretty high with a point buy, honestly. Not that I'm really going to complain about that. Just an observation. Okay. We crash. Oh, that's the guide I made or something? I think. That must be quite the sight to see. Frankly. Just, oh! Great. Goblins? Are those goblins, I think? We better fuck up some goblins, aren't we? Chad, how are you feeling about this game so far, by the way? Oh! Are you not dead? Oh god. There I go. I'll be fine, right? Someone gonna cast Slow Fall on me, maybe? Oh! Did the Mind Flayer save me? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Do you think this is great, Sap? I'm glad you think it's great. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm awake! So the Mind Flayer is definitely the thing that saved me, and I don't like that he thought to save me. Does he not know I'm free of his control, or am I secretly not free of his control? Because that second one sounds not ideal.
The tadpole squirms in your skull.
Rip it out, please.
Other than the infection,
Check yourself for injuries first, I think.
intact.
That's good.
Miracle, given everything you've been through.
Oh,
But
for
it will
sure.
be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Let's get a cure. Jade of View. Where's my jar? There we go. Quests. Find a cure. Find a way to remove completed quests or those. So that's good. Map. Try to throw this map of your surroundings. You can view quest locations and place custom markers. You can also teleport to waypoints you have discovered by selecting them. Makes sense. Quests. Inspiration. When a character performs an action that's true to their background, they gain experience points to receive inspiration. Inspiration may be spent to reroll an ability check. You can have a maximum of 4 inspiration. If you are at your maximum inspiration, completing background goals only grants experience. Lander, Soldier, and Acolyte. Group of the Wild, inspirational events. Nothing yet. Dialogue. Holy shit, it saves my dialogue? That's neat. Okay, let's explore. Oh, this is one of the tentacles, actually. Shit. Okay. Ooh. Shadowheart.
Quick word.
First the mangled fisher. That's our bad. That we landed an Eldritch Abomination flying ship on you. Ooh, it's the D20 thing. Let's wake her. Let's be a good person. And not steal from her.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
No idea. And yeah, we didn't get to see it. Doesn't matter.
Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about.
Ugh.
Remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Those things sure did happen. Now what? Do you have any idea where we are? What happened to our Gith friend? I don't think she likes the Gith, so let's not bring that up. Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from.
You're not
First things
wrong.
first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
What do you want us to get? What happened to a Gith friend? I want to stick together. Let's say what happened to a
You
Gith
might want
friend.
to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Oh, that's a shame. You want to stay
We
together,
need
I take
each
it?
other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Fair enough. Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again. For freeing
General
me.
updated Daughter of
It
Darkness.
would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod. But you didn't. I'll remember that.
I couldn't leave you to die.
Lead the way.
That would have been rude. What did I just... Companion's Daughter of Darkness. Continue traveling with Shadowheart. Another half-elf! Also, let me do something really quickly. I just know that a friend is live, and I want to lurk in it. There we go. Okay, that's it. Just wanted to do that. Let's keep looking. Ooh, backpack.
Traps, please.
Ooh, a barrel first. What's in the barrel? Nothing. That makes sense. Left alt to highlight lootable containers. That's actually huge. Does that count corpses, I wonder? Old floppy hat. Whacked around more often than a clown at a tragedy. Jesus. What are my items? Custom. Passives. Toggle non-lethal. I don't want. So unconscious to killing them. Yeah, let's not do that. How do I see my inventory? Opportunity attack. What are these? Rage charge. 2 more rages. Bonus action. And action. Okay, so that marks that. Is there an eye? There is an eye. Okay. You can see inventories of all party members in the party view. Control. Okay. Which I think you guys have access to or something. Can you romance in this game? You can romance in this game, for what I understand. For what I understand, you can go past romancing in this game. They have more AC. That makes sense. They're a cleric. Wait. Speaking about going past romance in this game. Yeah, armor class 10. This is like 13. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Homely clothes, clothes. We have. Do underwear have stats? I don't know. Probably, right? What do you have? Alchemy pouch. Mysterious artifact. The D20. This is my weight I can carry. Oh, yeah, I can carry more. That makes sense. Keychain, alchemy pouch, camp supply sack. Dark mind, slave mind. Humanoid brain alive in perfect condition, suspended fluid. I have a light crossbow. I mean, throwing my hand axes is better. Do I have proficiency with this weapon type? I don't know. Anyways, simple robe. I keep my barbarian robe. Nope, left all. Pouch. Healing potion, please.
Anything of use?
And it does count the dead. Intellect devourer. Gold. How did we both survive? We definitely were saved by the Mind Flayer, both of us, and I don't like that. Shanties for the bitch, queen! Yes, please!
Fresh water.
Ooh,
There must
apple.
be a settlement nearby.
And water. Underwear of power. I'm here to thirst after Acer in his chat. It was after his Cassie's chat. Oh, Gorpez, you missed it. We have underwear, and I saw Shadow Hearts. You missed it. And this is called Sea Shanties for the Bitch Queen. We all row with the spray upon our necks, and we all row with the spray upon our backs, and we all row with the sea beneath our feet, and the bitch queen stays. I don't know the tune for this at all. Wave, mother, lash us to the prow. Wave, mother, we ask to sail your skirt if you allow. Wave, mother, sink us if you will. Wave, mother, our skulls are yours, with brine and sand to fill. I like that one a bit. Souls away and anchor still, the wind won't move. Without the bitch queens, we'll wait gladly years and days till the bitch queen brings the waves. Hey ho, she told us so. Hey ho, she told us so. I'm trying so hard to come up with tunes for these, but I'm glad I have this book. Oh, I don't have the book. Can I share some goodish news? Absolutely. The controls will take a little bit of getting used to. Ooh, murgrass. Perfumed letter. You can read books and notes you picked up in your inventory. Double click on a book to read it. Sigh. I love you. There! I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again and keep on saying it till we're old and grey. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. How adorable. They didn't make it. Oh, I forgot the murgrass. Ooh, fish. Oh, and that's just gold, not gold pieces. Oh, Belladonna's over there. That's, sounds dangerous. Recipe unlocks suspension of murgrass. What? Recipes? Where are my recipes? I have recipes? Gold. Camp supplies. Inspiration bonus. There's my underwear. Civil Militia, Dark Vision, Fey Ancestry, Opportunity Attack. Unarmored Defense. Audience Resilient. Send your armor. While not wearing armor, you add your Constitution modifier to armor class. Huge, actually. Oh, here? No. Here. What did I get? Code grenade, alchemist fire, elixir of fire resistance. That sounds nice. Suspension. Create extracts combining. Okay, that's it. After years of waiting, I finally have my social security hearing this morning. Now to wait 2 months for a decision. Nice! I hope it all goes well. I'm sure it'll go well. I'm sure it'll go well. Wooden barrel. But that's huge, actually. That's awesome. Good call. Mangled Fisher. Man, we got a lot of people killed escaping. If only you had the intelligence to rationalize the guilt. Or I guess to comprehend the guilt, I should say.
Those wretched things.
More of those wretched things. Sure are. Oh, so many barrels over here, actually. And Belladonna over there. Ooh. A mug. Ancient sigil artifacts. Overgrown ruins. And an ancient door. It's locked, it looks like. We can run on gesture as well? Probably. Yep. You can. What does that close look like? Oh, this close does absolutely nothing, apparently. Noted. But then I would lose some AC, and that's not ideal. I've already searched you. It doesn't. The wooden barrels didn't show for some reason. Hope it does. I employed a cold-blooded, bottom-feeding parasite, a lawyer. Better go well then. I'm sure it will. A lute. I'm not proficient with musical instruments, but I'll take it. I can sell it. Okay, my lawyer's actually incredibly nice. He was a tremendous help. That's awesome. Lawyers get a bad rap. For some of them it's deserved, but not all of them. And that's important to remember. Oh, Belladonna. Give me the poison berry. And it's important to know that I said poison berry and not boysenberry. It's incredibly important that you know the distinction here. Oh, nothing. Okay. Mysterious liquid. We love a mysterious liquid. I don't think there's gonna be anything in there. It can give me a bad rap. Haha! I can't rap for shit though. I am not lyrically gifted. I think that's a rule for everyone, not just lawyers. True. Very true.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
One strike could be lethal? Oh. Psh, I knew that. I totally knew that.
Should get started.
Then we back up and turn. God, they've got a lot of them, don't they? Who said I was talking about music? Gasp. Brain dog? Yeah, these are basically brain dogs now that you mention it. Do you have anything worth throwing? No. I have spell slots open though. Sacred Flame, Cantrip. Ah, so close to being important. So close to being significant, I should say. God, they keep just beating the shit out of her, and that's not ideal. Oh, level up for both of us. That's huge. Let's take the brunt of the hits here. Oh my god, but they are not going to let me take the brunt of the hits, are they? Okay, he hit me. That's good. Let's just kill one of them, I think. This one has higher HP. Oh my god, they didn't die. Let's heal our you. You need the healing more. End turn. Die. Can't shove. I can jump up here though, so that's pretty neat. That's an insane jump I just did. Since it rained brains from the sky, would it be considered a brainstorm? Holy shit, you're right. Intellect devours, they're attracted to smart people, so act like an idiot. Good, that actually makes so much sense why they're attacking the other person. I have a -1 intelligence. This makes a lot of sense. Oh. That's a shame that didn't work. Die! It worked. Thank you. You gain enough experience to level up. Go to the level up screen. Open. Wait, your replenish resources are dwindling. Take a long rest to restore hit points and other resources. Level up screen.
Something good here, I hope.
Guessing nothing on you. I'm guessing that none of these have anything on them, but I need to check for my own sanity. Learned that from the D&D movie. Oh, that's right! Though they were in the movie. I remember that. It was great because didn't even notice any of them. That movie was so good.
Open up.
Genuinely. That movie, I wish it did better box office wise, so they would make more. Oil of Accuracy. And then repair. Holy shit. This man had a lot of stuff. Surface stepped in. A surface that looks like it could be dangerous affected by an element. So that is what that mysterious liquid does, I suppose. Dead Mind Flayer. I mean, a dead Mind Flayer is probably a pretty good Mind Flayer. Spiked Bulb. Explode on impact, make nearby enemies bleed. Void Bulb. Possibly pull in nearby objects and creatures, and then a skull and a healing potion. How does there's level up? I loved it. I want more. I want more of the D&D movie too. It's a good movie. Class features: Danger Sense. You sense when things aren't as they should be. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against trap spells and surfaces. Actions: Reckless Attack. On your next turn, you have advantage on all attack rolls, but enemies also have advantage against you. Interesting. Oh my god, my HP got so much higher. I accept this. I don't know why I wouldn't accept it. And then let's level you up also. What do you get? More spells? Oh, you're going to be a lot more of a complicated level up, aren't you? A new spell, a level 1 spell slot? Huge. Channel Divinity Charge 1. Get the ability to channel Divine Energy, turn undead. Yeah, okay. And then turn undead. There it is. Turn all undead that can see you. Is it all undead? I don't know. I play more 3.5 than 5th. So it's I think they probably buffed it in 5th. Distract your enemies with an illusion. Invoke duplicity. Oh. High wisdom, that makes sense. And accept, of course. Then we'll go back to me.
Time to rest.
No time to rest. And then what else is... Is that another Mind Flayer up there? It looks like it is. Camera can't move any further from your character. Move your character to keep exploring. That's fair. What was in the dead Mind Flayer? Anything? Oh. Potion of Speed. We like that. Oh, and a Caustic Bulb. I think that might have been new. Chasm. Abducted note. What? Intellect Devour. What do you got? Nothing. Cool.
No traps.
Wooden crate. Thieves' tools. I can't. Ooh, rope. Rope is so important to have. In D&D. If your party doesn't have at least 100 feet of rope, 50 feet of rope if you're in dire straits, what are you even doing? This I told you guys the story. Alchemy gen. You can craft your own. Okay, but have I ever? I don't think I've ever told this story. What I was in a D&D campaign once, and there was this big sea serpent that we had to fight in a cove, and I had the brilliant idea of attaching rope to a crossbow and shooting it, and getting at it that way. Good. Open. But it was it went great. I whiffed it, lost 50 feet of rope, and I had to use another 50 feet of rope to get it to like actually succeed. So we used 100 feet of rope, and it didn't even work because I think we let go of the rope. So we just lost 100 feet of rope in 2 turns, and it was brilliant. Anyways. Ooh, what's that? A broken vase. Okay, so not that important. Oh, shit. That's not good, I would assume. Okay, this feels like the way to go. So what's over here then? Fire. Good to know. Oh, that's just loops. Okay. Where are we? Oh, we're over here. There we are. Dead Mind Flayer. A good state for a Mind Flayer, if you ask me. The fuck is this?
Footprints. There may be even more that survived the crash. What's going on with that rope?
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically,
Fancy.
as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I want to touch it. Touch. That's fair. That's fair. A hand?
A hand? Anyone?
Grab the hand and pull. God, if I fail this as a barbarian. Oh my god! That's a nat 1, baby! Critical failure! Critical failure. Critical failing on a skill means you fail no matter what your ability modifier is. Pull again as hard as you can. Let's go, baby! Oh god, it's a higher skill check. Pass with flying colors, 19. I like how my strategy so far as Barbarian has been pull, didn't work. Pull again, works. Oh. Hey, bud. You're a human, aren't you?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Usually
Oops.
better at this.
Sure you are. Now I'm wondering if it's too quiet. It feels like it might be too quiet. Let me go to volume mixer. Okay. At introductions?
At magic.
Oh, at magic.
Say, but I know you, don't
I
I?
need to be
If
dumb
I'm not
as
mistaken,
rocks with my
you were on the
responses.
Lord as well.
You were on it? I was.
I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Go
The
on.
insertee we speak of, this parasite,
Uh-huh.
are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process
I've
known as
figured that out.
metamorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
Okay.
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor?
No.
Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
I could try. I don't think you'd
You
want
seem
me
to
to.
know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I want more. He's cute. Valid. I was going to ask the same question. Can't say that I am. My hands are better suited to less delicate pursuits. I can offer you a swift end, but I can't cure you.
Established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction.
No,
You're
it's
most
not.
certainly going
A
to
common
need a
affliction.
healer, and soon too.
Does he have the one earring? Because the one earring is like such a style choice that is honestly quite good. I hope it's only the one. The healers, healer together. Sure, come
Most
along.
excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect.
Something to that effect.
But before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone.
You're welcome.
Foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
And I'm sure you're never gonna betray me. I'm not sure of that actually, but I'm going to say he's a wizard. Of course he is. His health is gonna be abysmal, isn't it? When it's from like 8 health to 14. Honestly, a bit higher than I was expecting. Gained 2 spells. Ooh, what am I gonna give you? Burning Hands. I think that's like touch range, isn't it? Charm Person. Chromatic Orb. That sounds good. Color Spray. Ooh, Color Spray is good. Disguise Self. Expeditious Retreat. False Life. Featherfall could be pretty important actually. Ray of Sickness. Protection from Good and Evil. Magic Missile. I do love a Magic Missile though. Enhanced Sleep. Ice Knife. Find Familiar. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. What if we got rid of you actually and we got Magic Missile? I do love a good Magic Missile. And because they always hit their target, which is huge. And then Featherfall is. I just like having a Featherfall available. You did miss the dick customization, Xeno, but don't worry. You can go back and see which one it was. It's not on screen, but it is. It was number C. It was letter C. If you're curious.
Never wanted the easy path.
There is dick customization, indeed. Can't show it on stream, unfortunately. I don't think Twitch would approve.
Must have been here a while.
I did learn that there is underwear in the game, though. So we're gonna have to get some better ones. Let's not interact with people yet. I have so much shit. I love it. Ooh, what's that? A leather helmet. Can I equip? I can. Mug. I'll equip you. Why not? And I'll equip with the locket. Why not? Ooh, old floppy hat, actually. Or the helmet. That's actually better for my AC because if I have armor, it gets worse. That's wild. Dexterity saving throw +1 light armor. Yeah, unarmored defense is better than a +1 armor. Okay. Let's go this way. Nice flannel thong. That could be good, honestly. If that's an option, could be fitting. Who's to say?
There. A mind flayer. It's hurt.
That thing.
You approach the
Oh, I was
dying
gonna kill it.
monster. This is the thing that abducted you.
I'm still gonna kill it.
Could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion.
Oh my god, this hat!
Compassion.
Compassion. This isn't right. I should be
Yes,
furious.
You feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for
Fingers
it.
right through the hat. I'm gonna get rid of this
You
hat
should be
after
whipped,
this.
made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. but
Oh,
then
he's
the
wearing like
feeling
a basic
slips.
boxers thing, I think.
The
Maybe I
creature's
could trade. I don't know if I
mind
can
seems to
trade.
focus elsewhere.
Potentially. Intelligence, concentrate on its thoughts.
The monster
Break free.
lies
I'm not gonna make an
exhausted,
intelligence check.
defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Fuck you. Close those eyes forever. No regrets. Well. Oh, I could take that off of Shadowborn, but I'm not gonna do that. You think he would? You think he would enjoy a hat? I don't think he wants the hat. I'll give him. I'll put it in his inventory though. Oops.
Never a dull moment.
Take those.
Have to keep going. Seems
Who
like
are
a good
you?
moment to talk.
Who are you? Astarion?
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered.
Okay.
There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
I could kill it. Easily, yeah.
There. Can you see it?
Why do I feel like they're trying to deceive me? I've got a party though, so that won't be a problem. That's a boar.
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
You can try.
Take one more step. I'll
But
make you eat
first
that knife.
Tell me what you know. I saw you on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle.
You literally saw me kill them, buddy.
Twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes.
We're
prowling
connected.
dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
Oh.
What was that? What's going on?
My player room connected us.
The
Yeah.
worm. Of course.
I like your eyes. I
That
match.
explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards.
I was ready to throw your head into the
Apologies.
ocean over there. So. No, I wouldn't have done the same in the reverse. Glad to see we're all caught up now. I'm not easily offended though. I am a barbarian.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Okay.
My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Oh. I'm a Baldurian too, apparently.
Is that so?
Neat.
We clearly move in different circles.
It's a big city.
So, do you know anything about
It's
these
the
monsters?
city. They'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster.
Naturally.
What else did I expect?
I don't know what you were expecting.
Although, it hasn't happened yet.
Correct, it hasn't happened yet.
If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
That is the goal. We need to get rid of it though, yeah.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
Trouble with odds are better together. Yeah, odds are better together. I don't really
was
trust him,
ready to
but
go this
I'll let him
alone.
think I trust him.
But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept.
Journal updated the Pale Elf. I have not been looking up at the journal much at all with all of these party members. Companions, the Pale Elf, Gale, the Wizard of Waterdeep. Daughter of Darkness is interesting. So she's a dark cleric of some kind. Anything I can do here? I don't think so. Well, time to actually head this way now. Our party is full, I believe. At this point, it seems. I thought that tree stump was a person laying down. It was decidedly not. Oh wait, there's more shit up here, actually. What's over here? I want to explore everything near the crashed ship before I move too far. I guess it's not much over here. Yeah. And there was stuff over here, I think. Waypoints. The waypoints are not fast travel points, I don't think. Are they actually? Oh shit, they are. Those are pretty abundant then. At least it seems like it. Oh, there's people here.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad.
Oh, it's her.
Twice as ugly.
Rude.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you? Oh, a guest.
Your
A guest
skull
indeed.
pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her.
Oh my god, my hairs look so red in the direct sunlight there. Barbarian perception. I don't need to add a bonus. It's a difficulty of 5. Yeah, look at that, easy. Persuasion check.
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Danais?
Shadowheart approves.
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
Let's do non-lethal.
No!
Shadowheart disapproves.
Rat!
That's a shame. We'll go lethal, I guess. Might as well.
Unleash me.
Spells! Where's Magic Missile here? Grease is a pig? That's so funny, actually. Frost. Do I not oh, they probably don't have them prepared or something like that. That makes sense, I suppose. Ah, you missed. Darn it. Oh, they missed too. Huge. Athletics fail. Let's boost my armor class.
Where do I go from here?
No!
Have to keep going.
One hell of a shove there. Huge.
Creator, destroyer.
Firebolt. Can't reach.
Let's light them up.
Firebolt. Nice. Oh, that's right, it's a tiefling. I shot it with fire. Of course it's gonna resist. Oh god. Let's have you dash over here.
On my way.
Jump. Attack. Probably should have lacerated it. Oh well. Or what's the new thing I got? Yeah, I should have done a reckless attack. Miss. That's a real shame there.
With ease.
Which is bolt. Situational actions. You have elected an action as the result of another ability. Remain on the side hotbar till the condition expires. What? I don't know what the condition is. Opportunity attack? Maybe? No, that can't be it. It must have been the flea.
Let's make this quick.
You got it! There we go.
Anything of use?
Let's revive. Let's just resurrect you. Shroudheart is inspired. One inspiration. Oh, I got an inspiration for them. That's neat.
They must have carried something useful.
Yeah, they did. I'm gonna get it first, though. We did it! Yay! You.
I have something to ask.
Well, let's talk, Lae'zel.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
You're a very angry person. I get it.
She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
You gotta chill with, like, the racism a little bit. She is an angry person, and she's not nice. But still, I get it. Simple thank you wouldn't go amiss.
Suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
What's
It is
creche?
many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki
Cool.
protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Okay. We journey together.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior. Very well, but heed my words. The horned ones mentioned a
Kale
camp.
approves.
One there,
That's
this
cool.
Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Okay. I'm gonna keep her waiting a little bit.
What path lies before me?
Or is this the Githyanki camp? I don't think so, but maybe.
You'll die a bloody pauper unless you take a few risks.
Why don't we just wait?
A chapel.
You! Not another step, hear me?
Why not?
Boss! Got company up here! What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt?
Not at all.
Not happening. Or
Okay.
is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
Persuasion, deception, intimidation. Advantage. Nice. Reason Barbarian. Holy shit. 21. Baby.
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
No.
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it.
Bye, Gimblebach.
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Nah. I just gotta like show them my fangs and they'll run away 80% of the time. Nothing there.
What's in here?
What is in here? Onion? Or no, that's garlic. Probably shouldn't be taking garlic, but oh well. Cracked stone. Suspicious.
There's something underneath here.
Sure is, buddy.
There's something underneath here.
You betcha. What's this plaque say?
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
I do not know what it says. Let's rest, I think. Short rest. Long rest. Go to camp. Let's not rest yet then. Oh, what's in this wooden crate, actually? Which part of character seems like romance material? Out of everyone so far, I'd say it's primarily Shadowheart. She doesn't like the other person because they're a Yankee or whatever. And like that's not cool. But she seems other than that nice. It's still like not great. But yeah. I am also generally more like just into women preferably. So that also limits the options significantly. I forgot to level you up. Level up. Hide, disengage, dash. Cool. Couldn't already do that.
Alright. What now?
Explore the ruins. Find a way to explore the ruins. Could do that. Could do that. Okay, there's no path there, so it's not like I missed anything there. Oh, I was supposed to go this way. Find a cure is up there. Join the party. Let's explore the ruins. I am curious though.
Everything.
Drop the thing on the crackstone. Oh, probably you're right. Performance deception. Let's do a deception. Ooh, barely. But that's barely's good enough. If this doesn't work, I'll try that.
Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Good. I'm so covered in blood. Asterion is inspired. Yeah, you can definitely knock that down, but let's go this way first. Who the hell gets attacked? Oh, we love surprise attacks.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Got him. Ooh, a bandit's key. We like that. Ooh, lots of shit here.
Something good here, I hope.
I hope. Creatures with dark vision don't need external light source. Good.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers
Ancient,
for?
indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Wait, what tongue was it? I was trying to listen to Shadowheart. Cutting board. Neat. Another cutting board.
I'll take that.
Neat. I wonder, wait. Does it say what race we are here or no? No. They're done? I'm gonna be here for a bit. Okay.
At the ready.
Oh, just a supply bag. I thought there was gonna be stuff in it. Should I just take everything on this table? I think I should. Candles. Oh, I can just light them. Cool. Sausages for sure. I'm sure I can dump some of this stuff somewhere. Cheese, that's neat. And I can throw it. Is actually a use for it, I suppose. God. Why did I have to go to that side of the table for that? But then this side for the ladle. I don't know how I feel about this. Milk can, milk can. Am I taking too many things? Maybe. Is that gonna stop me? No. Mortar and pestle could actually be useful, I think. Wooden trunk and a wooden crate. And a rickety ooh, what's that? Ink pot. I have quills, but no inks. That's good, actually. Nothing there. There's a ladle. Ladle. Perfect. Oh, I missed some stuff because of the camera angle. Cheese. Tin plate. Bowl. Fork. Spoon. Plate. Perfect. Actually, let's pull the lever first before we try the door, probably. There we go. Oh, I missed. That's a shame.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
How do you think I got past Andor?
Hey, someone's in here.
Fuck. Cantrip? What is this? Channel Divinity. Firebolt, Sacred Flame, Guidance. No, not Guidance. Resistance is probably... No. I have no more spell slots, do I? I do not. I should wait, actually. Same with you, I feel like you should wait.
I won't give in.
I won't wait. Should I have waited? Probably. Oh, did I fucked that up so severely, actually. That's so sad. Oh God.
Please save me. I cannot take much more.
Oh, and Gale is out. Not ideal. Remember, Adventure Party reaches 0, they're down. This is a state between life and death where you roll each turn to survive. 3 successful rolls, they become stable. On 3 failures, they die. Uh-oh! Hamstring shot, range shot, main hand attack, piercing strike. Gaping wound. We like that. No, not ideal. Worth it. No, let's not jump. Let's just attack you. This isn't gonna go well, is it? I don't think. Oh god, they're a barbarian.
Death's close at hand.
Missed. Whew. Sneak attack. That didn't do as much as I thought it would. Or I guess I should say hoped it would. God, this isn't good. You know what? I should have backed up for sure, shouldn't I? Oh god, this is not good.
At the ready.
Ah. That's a shame. This isn't going well at all. I definitely should have rested.
On my way.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna end well for us. Most likely. Forgot I have these bad boys. Just try and get me, buddy. Ow, he hit me. I mean, they have to walk through that shit to get here, though. Ooh, shit. can I do for you? Will guidance help on a saving throw? Oh. Not enough movement. A shame. Not enough movement. Okay, well, we'll just end the turn there, I guess. Things not going well right now. I think we're gonna die here. Then they saved. Of course they did. Uh-oh. So what happens when we, like, die? Load game. Let's reload. Nothing happened at all. What are you talking about? We're totally fine. Okay. Yeah, I did that terribly, actually. But we can do this better. We can do it better. I need to move more, essentially.
Who the hell's... You're dead!
Oh, critical hit, damn. Bonk. Okay, we're not gonna take everything again. We're gonna just check for relevant things.
Only dust and silence.
What was this again?
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plan.
Just ancient and undecipherable.
Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
Some plates and cups could be good.
Can't wait to sleep.
Cause like, okay, we need these things for camp, you know. We need some things. Cheese plate. There we go. Is that everything of relevance, I think? Okay. Let's do a short rest.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Here goes nothing.
Just to top up our health a little bit, you know? Seems like a good idea. Oh, missed. Not ideal.
How'd you get past Angle? Back off!
Oh. She didn't go. Interesting. I should dash, probably.
With haste.
Right over here.
Death is but a word away.
Huge.
Can't give up. Not now.
No, I blocked the door. Like a smart person would.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Damn it, they saved. Okay. And they're in the way. Not ideal.
Yes.
Oh, with disadvantage too. Whoo! This game is pretty fun, Wolf, from my perspective. That fight went a lot better than the first one for some reason. She just didn't alert her friends. And that made things easier, believe it or not. That's a bench.
I'll give it a shot.
Let's light the candelabra. Candelabrum. My apologies. Anything of note in here? Book of Final Breath. Dense rows of scrawled text. The few legible entries seem to detail the names and final words of numerous individuals. Come see this. It's move. Maj Pinner laboratory explosion. Oh no. Rothcrest waylaid in a Neverwinter alley. Oh. He heard a noise like, and then got killed. You're blocking my light, Donnery Watertraven Featherlung. Huh. Not the best name. Wait, did I read everything? Or was
Lizelle has a
oh,
dangerous
hey.
look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
She will. I'm losing points with you. No. What do you think of all that's happened to us so far?
All that far yet.
Didn't mean to talk
What
to
are
you,
you
but
referring
I'll do
to
it.
exactly?
I was overcast stream for the last hour and a half. What is our mission? Our mission is to get the brain worms out of our heads, or else we're gonna turn into a mind flare, and that's not good. So, what will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles? How am I holding up your
We go our
estimations?
separate ways, of course. What else? The ties that bind would be well and truly severed.
Oh, well, fuck you. You seem eager to be rid of me.
We were brought together by circumstance. Besides, I have my own people in Baldur's Gate. And before you ask, no. I'm not telling you what I'm doing there, or who I'm meeting, or anything else. You pry too much. Any further and you'll regret it. Understand?
I've liked you significantly less.
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind. You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do. And
Rude.
I haven't forgotten that you saved my life.
Exactly.
Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor at some point.
I'd appreciate that.
There's no story. None
Are
that
you
you're
sure?
entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay.
So that's to say you'd like to pry a little. You do seem like the type, I must say.
I don't know what that means.
My, look at you. Straight as an arrow and right
Yeah.
to the point.
Low intelligence. I'm just like, yep. I'm
This
asking
isn't
questions.
The tadpole I'm speaking to, is it? The personality seems a little lacking.
I kind of want to annoy her further.
That's all you're entitled to, for now. Our parasite problem doesn't make you my confidant. Fine.
That's all that's happened to us.
What's on your mind?
Cleric is important to have, though.
You're not the kind of company
I've
I'd
already
keep
done this, haven't I?
willingly. And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautilus.
Let's talk to all of them.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Of course. Tell me about
To
yourself.
tell, I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Oh, fancy boy. That's it. Okay. He didn't have much to say.
Joining our company.
Githyanki.
Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless.
I'm glad these people are more cool with the Githyanki.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment.
Smile.
I have a cat, a library.
Ooh, you have a cat.
Fitness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry.
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
There.
What do you mean there? So up there you must have stories, tell me your adventures as an archmage. I want to know more about your hobbies. Can you tell me something about the real you?
Didn't that
What's your
paint enough
adventures
of
of
a
an
picture?
archmage? Did you do the devil tango yet? I have not. I heard there's a lot of that in this game too, but I have not. Try peering into his mind? No, I'm not going to do that. Anyways, talk to all of them now. You guys got a better picture of who they are, I hope.
Always room for more?
Shabby wardrobe. Rags, Tanner's Delight, and more rags. Can't forget the bowl.
No traps, please.
More ink and a quill. Can I take the folding screen? No. Okay. I didn't think I could, but I was curious. Bed. I lay down. Oops.
What can I do for you?
Nothing. I didn't mean to click on you. I know that there's people behind that door. So let's go to this door first. Locked.
How does it open?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
That's not how I select you. That is. Is there a way I can, like, eavesdrop? Examine. If anyone could do it, it would be a rogue.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Can't hamstring shot. Piercing strike. Sneak attack ranged. Must have advantage against this target. Sad. Let's do a basic ranged attack then. Critical miss. Ooh. Then we'll head over here.
Clear off. We got here first.
Clear off. Can't almost help but think of this as 2023 Skyrim law. That's fair. It's become very popular very quickly. I could rage and just kick the shit out of them. That'd be pretty neat. Advantage on attack rolls I really don't need though. Might as well rage though.
Breathe deep and move.
Let's throw a dagger.
Here goes nothing.
And I have not much more movement. That'll do.
Let's finish this.
I've noticed a lot of medieval games become popular fast. Yeah, that seems to be the case, which is neat. I don't have any spell slots for her, which is unfortunate. Let's give me resistance there, though. Then move back here. And turn.
I don't fancy their chances.
Increases armor class to 13 plus its dex modifier. I don't think that would actually help me very much. So where should I cover with grease? There? Nah. Miss. Nice job. Huge. Damn. That was one hell of a shot, actually. Ow. That hurt a bit. Yeah, why don't you get over here, bud? The more the merrier, as they say. Huge. God, Gale is just taking a fucking beating. Would I be able to cleave them, I wonder? I don't know, but either way. Let's lacerate you. Let's reckless attack. I still missed! Oh. Not ideal. Not ideal. Let's heal. And turn. Sacred Flame that person. Huge. The ones I can think of: Skyrim, Assassin's Creed, World of Warcraft, and this game will probably be up there. Is Assassin's Creed medieval? I guess some of them are. Not all of them, but some of them, I suppose. Ray of Frost, Firebolt. Firebolt, bow.
By one.
Disadvantage, still hit. Nice. Show. Oh, that worked. Don't have any movement though, because I'm an idiot and moved my wizard into the front lines. Like a dummy. Oh. Could have been much worse, actually. Oh, a miss. Didn't seem like a miss, but I will take it. Now I'm dazed. That's not good. And he is out, which we appreciate a lot.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Let's run back here. Forgot to disengage. Oh well. Oh god, I'm prone? Shit. We're both prone now. What is this? Help. Ray of Frost, baby, and then can I jump? I saved the ice. That's huge. And turn. Miss. Nice! I mean, it's really hard to hit people who are prone. So that's kind of all over the place history. We got Vikings, Pirates, etc. Yeah, it is. Oh, fuck. You have a health potion, I'm sure, right? Yeah, okay. Ooh. That was a nice shot. Are they dead? No. I don't think so, at least. Oh, no, they are dead. Huge shot.
Let's go.
Do have advantage, don't I? Critical hit! Nice.
I'm ready.
Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame him. And they saved, of course they did. Not ideal at all. Oh, rough. Huge. And turn.
I can't even catch my breath.
Must heal. +7. Thank goodness, that was a good heal. prepared. How did I miss again? Very disappointed. I need to back out. I need to back out, don't I? Opportunity attack, of course. I know that was gonna happen, but still.
Need to stay focused.
Let's help you up. I feel like I need to. Turn.
All doomed.
You have a health potion too. Good, 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 good. None of these actions can I do. No. Can only be done outside of combat. Nice. That would not be a good idea to attack there. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh my god, he's not dead. Ooh, that was risky of me.
Talk to me.
God damn it.
Tale for the ages.
There, the wizard hit him! Kick his ass! Holy shit. Okay, yeah, no, I am so close to death. I failed 2 death saves. That's not good. Okay. Woo! Not ideal there. Guess we'll end.
Time to push my luck again. I need to find a way forward.
Using a lot of healing potions here.
Gone with the weave. A spell a day.
Get him. Oh my god.
Let's do this.
Of course they saved.
Have to keep going.
Nope, not there.
This feels good. Make it hurt.
Huge.
The subtle approach.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay, then let's move to a spot where the path would not be interrupted.
On my way.
Talk about a big brain.
Good idea, I think. Death's close at hand.
Ouch.
No escape.
Range attacks? Oh, I was gonna say huge and then missed. Feels bad, man. Dagger throw!
Hope this ends well.
I do have a cleric, but I used all of her healing spells already, so that's not ideal. There we go. He's up. Wizard's up.
How much farther can I go?
Not much.
Go ahead. ahead.
Didn't mean
I'm
to hit you.
listening.
Oh my god, you're bruised. That's accurate, actually. Neat. Jeffrey. Scroll of Burning Hands. And a journal. Hand axe. Thank you. Am I missing a hand axe? What did I do to that?
What's in here?
Candles are neat. Picked up some books. Journey through the something. The sun has just fallen below the horizon when I first heard its call, 1,000 reed pipes at once whistling a beautiful, terrible song. Ulu Thalong, said Jaw, it's coming. Jaw dropped her pack and scurried up the nearest biter. With a bit more effort, I climbed a tree of my own and the two of us surveyed the grassy ground beneath. Ah woo, there it was again, above and beneath and all around, so close my skull vibrated from the sound. The ferns and foliage under me rippled and swayed. Jaw held a finger to her lips and to demand my silence, and in one motion it snatched her. A vine? A tentacle? It hardly mattered. The hunter found its prey. Jaw's scream swelled and then faded as Uluthalong dragged her away. I leapt down to give chase, but the creature left no mark behind. The grasses were untrampled, the shrubs unbroken. I had only the memory of that harrowing call to guide me. Damn. That's rough, buddy. Stack of books. Nothing of relevance. Rows of books. Rows of books. Oh, books. The Curse of the Vampire and the Unclaimed. Yes, please. Hearken close and beware the vampire. Beware its cold beauty, beware its charm, beware its curse above all. Beware the pale noble, for the vampire cannot bear to be of the common folk. How doth one protect from the beast? Walk not in the blackest night, for the vampire loves these nights more than any other. If you must walk, do so by the light of our moon, and take care, carry the blessings and marks of your God at all times. But remember, your home is a fortress, if protected well. If you hear a knock in the night, be wary. Let no stranger into your home. If it be a friend, look upon them. Do you find them pallid and wan? See you any mark upon their neck? See you any dirt upon their clothes? Unless their need is great, turn away, all but the most trusted. And if the beast finds a way into your home, flee. Leave love and family behind. You will not save them if you fight. You will not see them again, but they will see you, pale and smiling, calling them into the night. We're not that bad, jeez. What is this one called? The Unclaimed. In life her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her, her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and faded city of judgment, she waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. 1,000,000 souls and more passed her in colorless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand. No voice whispered instruction in her ear. No guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelimvor pitied her, as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not of forgetting, but being forgotten. Brutal. Oops. More books. Nothing. Books. Nothing. Books. Book. The Unclaimed. Same book. Nothing. And nothing. More books over here. A lot of books, actually. You know what? Let's do another short rest. 'Cause it's 2 per day, I think. Nothing here. I do want to check. I know I put the acid there, but I really want to check out their inventory if possible. Perfect. should invest in more support for health just to be safe. I should, but I cannot do that at the moment. Godly something. God. Death and Divinity, a Godly Guide is what it was. The Unclaimed. Books. 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 Seeing those two. Nothing. More books. Two of the Godly Guide. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain. It is a duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces, disease, war, funeral rites, but there must always be an overseer of the cycle of as life falls away. For countless eons, it was Jurgel, the lord of the end in everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare, until even he grew weary. Young Baal, Bane, and Mirkel must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death, yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Mirkel claimed primacy over death from Jurgel's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder if not the most violent of deaths, seized by Baal in his incessant greed? What need would there be for noble Kelimvor to judge passing souls if one deity could not process the entire? Even gods can die after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. Wild. And then the chapel records. Black.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Darn. Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Grobian Tibble, ill-matter drowning. Ivian Arkanson, Ogma, internal rot. Durin stout saloon fever. Expected a bit more. Let's see here. I haven't been able to sell much of anything yet. Can I sort this at all? I've got to be able to sort it, right? I think I am missing a hand axe, aren't I? I am. Where did that go? That's a real shame, actually. Leather armor. You. We'll go there. Oh, it's different colors. Neat. Should probably have the some armor though. And that actually has some armor to it too, so I am actually better off without armor on for my AC. Leather gloves. Doesn't affect my AC, so that's good. Tanner's Delight. Tasteful boots. Rags. Skulls, bulbs, loot. You can have the loot. I don't need it. Thieves' tools should actually go to you, probably. Trap disarm toolkit should go to you. I need to, like, dole this stuff out, actually. Everyone should have a crossbow, I think. And you can have bows. Cup. Inkwell. Javelin. Neat. Leather boots. I feel like I had another thing I wanted to give to someone, but I don't remember what it was. Did it not have more of these kids or something? Guess not. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else of much use here. I mean, there's a dagger.
Maybe I need more pockets.
That's pretty neat. Chapel records, plaque. Did I not loot you yet? Did not. I don't need the dagger. That's gonna be really hard to actually deal with, I think.
Better not be cursed.
Oh, time to leave. Actually, before we leave, we should do a long rest. Camp. General tutorial. At your camp, you can take a long rest and fully heal your party. You can also manage party members, advance relationships with your companions, store items, and eventually change your character and recruit more followers. Okay.
Very well.
Let's talk with Lae'zel.
A monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle.
Uh-huh.
I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity.
You're really
Be
not
quick
very
about your
nice.
rest. We must locate a crash.
We need to face
A
ourselves.
thick-headed notion in a complex circumstance. Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Geich do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell?
Uh-huh.
Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should
Okay.
a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
I would expect nothing less. I'm very covered in blood. So this is where she does her stuff, I guess. How's Gale doing? In his pajamas?
Go to hell.
And a good evening to you.
Oh,
Yeah, what did I do
nothing.
to deserve such a
Nothing.
greeting?
I'm just poorly making a point.
Okay.
Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell.
You're strange.
It's real. It isn't trivial.
It wasn't that bad. What's on your mind?
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have
You're telling
tadpoles
me.
slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti.
I don't know what that word means.
That's not abstract.
What is Shadowheart doing in the background there? To worry, we'll find someone who can help us. Perhaps you should get some rest. What can I say? Right. Yeah, you should get some rest.
This ballet of flames invites reflection. But you're right. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Exactly. You're getting it. How you doing, Astarion?
Do you mind? I'm brooding.
Why is everybody brooding? Okay, bye. Just messing around with the thingy.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about?
What do you mean?
You and that Gith Yankee.
Oh. Discussing the next
I
steps.
see.
We,
I'd be
we shouldn't.
careful with Lae'zel.
I want to try and bridge this gap between her and Lae'zel. I don't think it will be super easy, but I kind of want to try.
She's not of this world.
Trust her.
I'd be surprised if our interests remained aligned. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure
Oh, it's
us.
very important.
Best if we focus on that.
Okay. Sooner find someone
Good.
better.
We might even get lucky and
Gale
find
approves
one
and
right away.
Shadowheart approves.
As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Good fortune would be nice. Hold on. Let me options. There should be something that limits nudity, but it's not here. Yeah, enable Twitch integration is a thing. Just, allowing viewers to see your party view, track your quests, and vote on dialogue options. I don't know how to do that, but yeah. Oh well. That should be in gameplay apparently. Oh well. Go to bed. Auto select, I don't really care which ones we use. Full rest. So what's going on here? Are we just sleeping in our weird man? Oh, it's the half elf. Oh, because elves don't sleep, they go into a trance, so half elves would do like a sleep trance thing. Oh, I get it. That's actually kind of clever, I like it.
How can I help?
Okay, there's nothing else special then. For talks. You're all the way over here. That's a shame. Well, time to leave. Granite bench. That's not leaving, is it? Okay. Time to leave. Leave camp when you're ready to get back to your adventure. That's the goal. Ooh, traveler's chest. What's in here? Drake General Die. Very rare. Equipment to alter colors, fabric. So it's a dye that isn't color specific. That's actually pretty neat to have. Ornamental piano. Cool. Is this where you leave? How leave? Please explain. Do I talk to you to leave? I feel good without taking her, honestly. Because she is a fighter, I'm a barbarian, I basically fill the same role anyways.
I expect I am your first.
Uh-huh. I wouldn't word it like that, but
I suppose I am as alien
technically
to
accurate.
you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Rude. Isn't that
Decadent,
large?
then, lacking in economy, like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
You're a very angry soul.
I understand much beyond your comprehension.
Care to explain?
More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Fine, fine, fine. We'll go see a crash. Wait, well, there was another dialogue option there, wasn't there? You would have to read find a cure.
In great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss.
Okay.
Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out.
I would appreciate it if my hair
from
didn't
every
fall out.
orifice. Your bones will change form.
That other
Your
lady's
jaw will split
hair
to
didn't fall
allow
out, did it?
room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind.
Oh, it's only until that point. Okay, I thought it would be sooner. Damn. That's not gonna happen.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal.
Yeah, no,
You must
that's
find
definitely
my
good. We're
kind
good.
and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes,
That's
if you
good
give
news,
it no
though.
further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Oh, she made a dummy mind flayer to beat the shit out of. Kind of funny. So how do I leave here? Leave camp. There we go. Found it. Okay, time to go. Get wrecked, Andorn. Okay then.
Keep a blade close.
Let's use you actually. Hey! Sab was right.
Can't give up now.
Let's see what's over here now.
Need to find a way forward.
Something the matter?
No, never mind. I didn't mean to talk to you. Can go down. Oh, refractory. Cupboard or a wardrobe.
What's hiding here?
Not much from the looks of it. Curse of the Vampire. The Mortal View Eyewitness. Okay. That's neat. It's a new book. A lot of them, so that we don't miss it. A rustic chest. Let's see what this book is. There it is. The guide seal on the inside of the cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course, I remember. Knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Little thief always in everyone's business. And that ward of Gorion went right along with her. No surprise that a wicked god's blood was running in their veins. Anonymous Candlekeep. Seravok and his lot are always the first ones that come to mind. You know this all started with a bit of iron in Nashkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out of their hands. Back then I thought the problem was bad trade. Never took the man for a son of Baal. Amnian mercenary interviewed on his deathbed. You dare speak that name. My mistress was turned to ash fighting for those forsaken wretches. I curse Baal. I curse Irenicus. And I curse you. Hostile vampire. Go Catla slums. The five tore Tether to pieces. I don't think anyone expected more Baal spawn showing up would fix the war that a pack of them started. Then again, they were all inclined to killing each other, hey? Good riddance. Here's hoping every last one of them has been wiped off the face of Faerun. Sarash Merchant retired. Zaradash Merchant. I'm not authorized to be talking about any murder with someone like you. Take it up with the Sea Tower if you want to argue. But honestly, who cares if Baal spawn got it stuck to them? Their father's the killing type after all. Flaming Fist Gauntlet Baldur's Gate. Several hundred more interviews follow, most of them terse. What is this called? Where the fuck? Is there not? There's no auto sort. Sort by latest. I spawn Ball spawn crisis. I don't entirely know what that is. Let's sort by value. No, so it's there.
Put my hands on everything. No handle. How does it open?
We break it down. Don't see anything of much note here other than another door. Dank Crypt. Interesting. Gilded chest.
Place wasn't built for the living.
Let's take a torch. Why not? On Death and Resurrection. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denier for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext for her God's Annal of Lost and Hidden Knowledge. Of what value is a life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely, or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kelemvor, weighing our souls against how thoroughly we had We have given them over to the other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route. Not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough. For the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort, that I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path and wealthy enough to return. Interesting. Heavy oak doors. Face. Damaged face. More heavy doors. Oh, is that a different chest? I think these are different chests. Yeah, ooh. Onyx ring. Fancy. More vases. Jugs. Protection for good and evil scroll is neat. Oh, okay. Let's check out the damaged face and then try the heavy oak doors. Locked. Axe. Zero. I hit it for 30 before. Rude. There we go. I was like, that definitely shouldn't be the case. I hit it before. Entombed Scribe. Brutal.
Armed scribes. No sign of a struggle.
Quarterstaff. Should probably give that quarterstaff over to you. Yeah. Bow to you, bow to you, bow to you, bow to you. I'll keep these weapons though.
Let's have a look.
Another scribe. Oh, fancy. This is a lot bigger than I was expecting, frankly. Oh. It's down there for some reason. Another chest. And who needs to like unlock doors when you can just break them down with a big axe? That's what I'm saying. Another quarterstaff. Vase. Vase. We did a bunch of religion checks. Nice. Always a good sign. So who passed to those? Latest. Gale and Shadowheart. Jurgle, I don't think anyone wishes to sky with the dead, so it's Jurgle. Thinking. Oh, that explains one of the other things was about Jurgle. But that'll fit in my pack. Sure did. It's a good idea to open a sarcophagus usually, right? Not a bad one. I thought that was an egg for a second. I was very confused. Fancy.
Strange coin. I wonder what it's worth. Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Oh. Book of Dead Gods.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Ooh. Lock is being smashed. Oblige it. He's begging to be smashed. Easy. 22. Nice. Still haven't got a nat 20 yet, but I've had a few nat ones, I think. He's got such a blank look on his face, Gale. God.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic
Ooh.
pulses from the parchment. What was once script
Magic
is
book.
now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
That's a good question. I think that's a good question, at least. Examine the book more closely. Religion roll. This is not going to go great. Nope. 8. No clue. Can I hand this over to Shadowheart? Oh, we have some inspiration. Let's roll again. Better! We did it!
Gods. These
Shadowheart
are names
approves.
of gods,
Nice.
Once lost, but now
Gods.
restored after the second sundering. The last 3 names in this book sit close together,
Succeeded in
but are so
investigation check.
devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable.
Huh.
Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Okay. Damn. Gale is inspired. Oh, sage thing. Talk your way past the bandits and enter the chapel. Betray the tieflings. Resurrect anyone in your party. Unlock. Read the Book of the Dead. Okay. Getting some inspiration. Yeah, once we have 4, I should really just be like, I gotta use it, you know? Use it, use it, use it. Mentality. Well, I think I did everything in here. Anything over here? Oh, let's light the candelabrum. Didn't think there was gonna be anything there, but it was worth a shot. Ooh! Almost missed this chest. A silver necklace. Okay. Perception roll failed.
Something over there.
God, are you the
Something
only one
matter.
that passed it? No. We should. No, let's not talk about all that's happened to us yet. Something here. Click. God, so many of we almost all 4 of us failed that perception check. Is the most brutal part. Uh-oh. Good thing I did a long rest before exploring this part of the place.
Hells. Something to work up down here.
Be to our advantage.
I clearly don't understand how hiding works, do I? Oh, my path is obstructed is the problem.
On my way.
Well, so much for peace. Best be on my way.
So that's definitely like... Oh, they're level 3. That's rough.
Can't afford to let up. On I go.
Shield of Faith me. Thank you. Dash. Okay. We're definitely just setting up for a fight here, it would seem. Fogclad, I'm blinded. Not ideal, but it's what it is, I suppose. Sleep. How do I...
Flank. Outsmart.
I don't know how I affect the spells that you have available per day, buddy. Put creatures into a magical slumber. Select targets up to a combined 24 hit points. I will save that for next turn, I suppose. Now we're all blinded. Great. Concentration saving throw successful. Huge. Okay, Shield of Faith is broken. Darn.
Let's have a little fun. With finesse.
The hide action has been undone, apparently. Not ideal. Oh, that's a shame. Well, might as well rage. And prepare and kick the shit out of you. And then I'll push you. Get fucked. Back into the fog. And then I enter.
Concentrate.
Let's cure my own wounds, perhaps. End that turn, I guess. Wizard has sleep soon, which could be pretty huge, I think. Oh, you can't sleep the undead. That makes sense, doesn't it? That does make sense, I suppose. Which bolt, maybe? That's not grease. I just switch bolt. You.
Checkmate.
And back out as much as possible, which is not much. What does this do? I don't know. Enter. Ow! That's my wizard. No shit! That was my wizard. And they are not being very happy to Shadowheart, are they?
Leave no trace. Keep them guessing.
That's so sad that I apparently don't have enough resources to do that. I don't have a great grasp on this whole resource management thing just yet. But I'm getting there.
Another day, another fight.
Reckless attack, baby.
Let's end this.
Sacred Flame should kill it, I think. Oh, it didn't! That's so sad. Get up, Gale. Buddy. Nice. And then I go back here. I just want to get rid of this big guy, I think. Is that the play? Probably not, but that's the play I'm making. Ow! Fuck, that was a critical hit. That actually hurt like a bitch. Not ideal if you ask me. No spells. So I guess I'll just leave.
Step by step.
wizard in need.
You'll be fine. Oh, thank God that missed. I was gonna say if that missed. God.
Quickly.
Now. That should work.
Huge.
One day I'll catch a break.
What's the plan? Bleed for me.
I thought radiant damage did like bonus damage to these things, but I guess not. Sag. You'll be fine there, probably. Fog Cloud, I am okay with being cast upon by fog. You know what? I don't want you to die, so I'm just gonna have you run way back here. Silenced. Interesting. Fog Cloud is also interesting. No, jump. Not enough movement to jump. Okay. At least not up there. That's a shame. We're gonna dash then.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Still breathing, despite everything. Running low on health potions. Javelin.
Maybe I should. No, this is good.
Missed. Darn it.
Very well.
Let's head over here, though.
My faith will protect me. Feel my mistress's wrath.
Thank goodness. Oh, Blunt probably deals a fuck ton of damage to skeletons. That's right. Critical miss. Heck yeah, baby. Ow. That hurt a bit. Thank you for walking into the range of that. I do appreciate that. Damn it. Is hamstring shot gonna have any effect on them? Doesn't look like it. Wouldn't really expect it to though either. Shove. Darn it. Failed. Die. Critical hit. Hey yeah. They also are heading this way.
Need to act fast.
No more healing spells. I could turn the turn undead would have been smart to use, but at this point, I don't really want to use it. You know what I mean?
On the move.
They can save Sacred Flame. Well, shit. Not ideal. Not ideal. Silenced. I'm a rogue. I'm okay with being silenced. Do weapons break when you critically miss? It doesn't seem like it, thankfully. You're not going to do anything, but I'm not going to let him do anything. anything. Gaping wound.
Still on my feet. More for me. And away I go.
Heck yeah, got him. And I'll start heading this way.
Focus. On the move.
Then head as far this way as I can go. Missed. There we go.
Surrender their valuables, even after death.
Fools.
Dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
They're probably protecting something pretty important, I'd have to imagine. Let's light the brazier, though. Should I have used turn undead? Yes. Did I? No. Am I going to regret that? No, because now I have it for later and we're fine.
Open up.
Where's the hand axe? There it is. Oh, there was a plaque there?
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Makes sense. Let's do a short rest though, because health is not great. There we go. There's another body I feel like, wasn't there? No?
Should mind my step.
Maybe not. Oh, up here. No, we already got that one, I think. Or maybe not. We didn't. Heavy key. I do like keys. Keys are nice. Richly adorned sarcophagus. We'll check the vases in the heavy chest first, and then we'll go there.
One sarcophagus.
Sure, it's always great when the Barbarian critically misses. Yeah, it is always great when the Barbarian critically misses and breaks his weapon. And like, I still got my fists.
Something good here,
Yeah. Doesn't seem like that's the case though, because I have critically missed before. No, maybe only spells have critically missed before. I'm not sure. Hopefully weapons can't break. That'd be so sad. Ray of Enfeeblement sign there is funny. Amulet of Lost Souls, Speak with the Dead, Necromancy level 3. I'm gonna give that to the Cleric. No, I don't think that would work because they have Turn Undead, not Command Undead, so that's probably not a very compatible spell. Journal updated, Explore the Ruins. Push. Interesting. Are we gonna fight a mummy? Mummies are terrifying in D&D. No, is it a... It's not a lich. Is it a lich? God, I hope it's not a lich. Hey. Hey. Should have read the plaque first, probably.
So he has
Withers.
spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Quite the question. What's the reason for it? So he has spoken. What are you talking about? Spoke by the crawling about tomb. What are you? Peaceful, undead, interesting. Why aren't you attacking me?
Because that would be senseless.
Would it now?
Wilt thou answer my question?
Sure. Yeah, ask away.
So, I ask again.
Yeah, we already know the question he
what
asked.
is
What's the worth of a single mortal life?
Of a single mortal life.
No one life is worth more than any other. We're all equal. That depends on a person's deeds. Life's only value is as currency. Doesn't matter to me otherwise. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. The only life that matters is mine. Depends on the mortal.
I'm curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied.
Alright, okay.
We
I
have
wouldn't have been.
met, and I know thy face.
Cool.
We will see each other again at the proper time and place.
I look forward to it.
Farewell.
Farewell, Withers.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Ooh. Let's take that.
These chambers are much changed.
These chambers have much changed. I kind of want to talk to him again.
We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on my way, as if I were not here.
Okay then.
I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
Okay. Seems how the reg went exactly. You better not follow me. There will be consequences. Seem very certain of that.
The
How?
mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as thyself.
What is it? My 8 intelligence score?
Regardless,
Probably.
it will
I understand.
occur.
Okay. So you're a believer in fate and all that. Got it. Now what's over here? Drop a ladder. Neat. Can't go any further this way. Can I go? How far can I go this way? Not very. It would seem. So let's go with the ladder. I believe he's a lich. They're not always evil. I guess they're not always evil. I usually think of them as evil, but I guess they don't have to be. Do they? Knotted roots. I am running low on health potions, though. How do I brew those?
Curious.
Oh, what? Survival check.
No use digging with my bare hands.
Oh. Why not? Dagger, scimitar, great club, rapier. Can I dig with a spoon? Fork, spoon. Can't use this right now. Darn. Traveling Shadowheart. We learned the Shadowheart needs to reach Baldur's Gate to fulfill a mission for her goddess, though the details of that mission are a mystery. Okay, so it's a half-elf, Yankee, elf, and just a wizard, probably human. Explore the ruins, complete. Okay. There is another dialogue with
Something
Shadowheart
matter?
that we should get it done with, probably.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Oh, it's the same
You're
thing.
not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do. And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor at some point.
Okay, so it's the same thing that we've done already. Let's see, where to go now? I mean, I guess we'll go this way. Nope, not a custom marker.
Questions for me to answer?
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short time amusement.
Short amusements and much less hassles. Ah, yes, the massacre site. Anything over here, I wonder? Fast travel point is always nice to get, but I don't think that's going to be over here. Oh, waypoint discovered. I lied. Right here. Oak Grove runs. We love waypoints. Okay. Lots of stuff over here.
bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
Who's Zevlor?
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
They're just goblins. How bad could they be?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid? Please! There's no time!
The fuck is that? Is that a dire rat?
By the nine hells! Open the gates!
D&D 5e makes Lich out to be evil, but in reality it's about 50-50. Depends on what their alignment was when they died. The one you met was most likely a cleric or a priest who was lawfully good or good aligned. No, that's fair. I'm glad we made a... we clearly, it seems like, at least in my mind, made a friend, which is good. I think we're about to make some more.
Form a line!
Oh!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade!
Ooh, I like him.
Then suffer its sting.
Oh, critical hit. Oh god. That's not good. That's a bad start.
Just like old times. On the way.
Lost condition hiding. Darn. I'm gonna send him up there, I guess.
Every last one of you!
A warg. Oh god, there's a bugbear here? Shit. Definitely not good. Level you 2. Will. Cast Grease. Gale failed the saving throw against Grease. Oh, and then Zevlor is level 4, looks like? Okay. Oh, Rider Exile. Ooh! Quite the shot there. This is an intense battle, it seems. Or it's going to be, at least. I forgot to look at crafting healing potions. That's a shame. Items. I am out of healing potions. Potion of speed. Let's take it.
Time for some bloody work.
Saved on the grease. Nice. Got his ass. Oh, and I get a bonus action, that's right. Oh, I'm so good at this. I am wide in the open now, though, so that's not as ideal.
By sickle and sword!
Oh! Cast Arms of Hadar. I don't know what that means, but it looked pretty good. A critical miss. That's rough, buddy. Is there really not enough movement to get over to me? Oh, because of grease. Knocked prone. That's a shame. Knocked prone. That's a shame. Yeah, you're gonna miss someone if they're knocked prone. You're just not gonna hit them.
They won't know what bit them. Let's go.
Sending the rogue after these fellas. You know what? Might as well rage. Kick its ass!
May the gods take you first.
And again. Cleave, baby. Then let's jump the fuck out of here. Oh, okay. Forgot the disengage rules. I'm so fucked. I believe in this game you can make werewolf and vampire friends. We're hearing something about that. That's cool. Okay, thank you for the healing, actually. That's huge. Action surge. Yeah, kick the bugbear's ass. Okay, yeah, now can you guys, like, come closer, please? Be much appreciated. Sacred Flame on the bugbear. Damn it, it saved. Okay. And then you come in closer. The bugbear I'm more scared of than the ward, for sure. Kick its ass. Thank goodness. Enter. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, thank God that missed. Not enough movement for that. That's a shame. But for this one. Oh, I missed! Holy shit, that's kind of crazy actually that I missed.
Time for a new
hide. And Ramir is dead. That's a shame. I don't really care that much, but it is a shame. Reckless war cry. Missed. Not ideal. That's good. Got him! Man, I'm doing some heavy lifting this fight, it would seem. Oh! Are you a ranger, I wonder? Oh, they threw a health potion on me. Nice. Of course they saved.
Victory is assured.
Huge. Not ideal. Melee sneak attack. Huge. There we go. Journal updated to find a cure. That's a good quest line to update, I think. I hope that you can turn into a vampire in this game. That'd be pretty neat, I think. Hastened. Okay. Oh, did everyone other than me level up?
Road ahead.
That's so sad. Gloves of Power. On a melee hit, possibly inflict -1 d4 penalty on the target's attack rolls, same throws. Ooh. That's pretty neat. Warwick Fang. Take that. Bugbear. There's so many things to loot here. Did he have a broken loot? Kind of funny.
Ahead. Anything of use?
Yeah, I'm so close to leveling up, but everyone else has leveled up, so let's actually do that. More spells for the cleric will be huge. Ooh, shit. Trickery domain spells. Urge pass without trace, and I unlocked all of these spells. Okay. Huge. The wizard. Leveled up. Level 3 is a big level, if I remember correctly. Let's see, what spells should I gain? Cloud of Daggers. Crown of Madness. Invisibility. Hold person. Sphere. Oh, Enlarge. Could be huge for the Barbarian. And then Web. Misty Step. Blur. Blindness. Arcane Lock. Dark vision, no. Detect thoughts. Darkness. Knock. Magic weapon. Magic weapon. Then level up the rogue. He is an arcane trickster. So, oh, he can get cantrips. Ray of Frost, I think. Shocking Grasp could be good. Dancing Light, True Strike. True Strike seems pretty good too. And then spells, Disguise Self, Dees Laughter, Sleep, Color Spray, Charm Person, and Sleep. No, I don't need Sleep. I have Sleep on someone else. Let's do Hideous Laughter. Expanded. False Life is pretty good, I think. Oh, Ice Knife, actually. Let's do that. There we go. Leveling all the people up. Should I do another short rest? Probably. Oh, that's used for the Potion of Healing recipe, actually. Huge. Then Ramira. Brush with evil on hags, and a rejection letter. Wonder what's in those. Letter stamped with the bright seal of Answer's finest, an adventuring guild based in Baldur's Gate. Citizen Ramira. We received your application with interest and noted your experience in the field with great enthusiasm. However, your letter's repeated reference to pay and bounty indicate motivations, perhaps as at odds with those of the finest. We are sure you would make a fine addition to any adventuring guild and wish you luck in finding one more compatible with your own particular priorities. Regards. Oof. Basically said we don't give you money. Sorry. That's rough. Except from A Brush with Evil on Hags, written by that. It has been too long, dear reader, since we last sat together. I wish it was because I've been traveling far and wide, where I can bring you more tips and tricks on how to triumph over evil. Alas, that was not the case, for I fell prey to a green hag. Worry not, I am alive and well, but I have spent the last 2 years in her service. One day I will share what happened in that darkened cell, but not this day. Instead, I come to you with a warning. We have discussed hags before, be they of the night, green, or sea variety, and how they are not to be trifled with, but even with all my research, I never truly understood what it meant to encounter one. Evil beings, hags rely on magic, deceit, illusion, and even blackmail to lure their victims in. I knew this. I repeated it many times to you, dear reader, but I did not realize their charm, their lure. I did not know I would come to love her, that I would yearn to please her. She strung me along, tempting me with my wildest dreams. I thought myself clever, that I would be able to outmaneuver her. I once bested a Glabrezu. Surely I could handle a green hag, and she let me believe it until she sprung her trap. Hags delight in suffering, priding themselves on creating new and inventive ways to torment those in their care. And while I have escaped, I spend every waking moment in fear that either her or one of her sisters will come for me. For a hag coven does not let even the smallest of slights go unpunished. And so I rescind my previous guides to dealing with a hag, my suggestions for clever language and deceit. Instead, I offer these words should you encounter a hag: run, and pray she does not follow. Intense, if you ask me. Anywho, let's go inside. Actually, no, wait, we should do a short rest first.
I can keep going.